Hey YouTube friends, how is it going? Today it is all pink, red, hearts, everything Valentine's Day. So I am working on a new Valentine's gift set for my store, and I thought it would be super cool to bring you guys along with me. So last year for Valentine's Day, I did Valentine's wood heart-shaped bowls. I did some heart-shaped wax melts, and that was it. I didn't have anything like cohesive, and it's so silly. Like, why did I not? I have a store. I feel like that's the perfect opportunity to have a nice display and to make it easy for somebody to just say, that's what I want. And, you know, there you go. So that's what I'm doing this year, crossing my fingers that it's going to work out. So what I'm doing is I'm going to create a ready-to-go gift box that is going to contain 4 different items in it. And I've got 2 new scents for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to do a box for each scent, and then I may or may not, I'm still trying to work out all the details in my mind. I may or may not do like a deluxe box where you can get 2 of each item so that you get 1 in each scent. So I have to iron all of that out, of course, but this is the first item that is going to be in the box. And if you've been following me, you know these are my pink Posh jars. I use them for Christmas. People loved them, and I thought this is screaming Valentine's Day. So again, 2 scents. Now for Christmas, I did a wood wick. For Valentine's Day, I'm just doing a regular cotton wick. So this is one item that's going to go in the box. The next item that is going to go in the box is going to be a bar of goat milk soap in the same scent. And I will have it kind of decorated out as far as I do the melt and pour, but I want to do some coloring, like some swirls of maybe purple and white or pink and white, you know, something that's going to look more Valentine's specific. So that is also going in. The third item that's going in, and I've recently done a video on that, is the handmade macrame candle coasters. So that, if you can see that, there we go. So there's the Posh jar on the coaster. So we've got these 3 things, and then the last thing is going to be a pack of heart-shaped wax melts. So I need to get these put together. I thought maybe we could chat and I can show you how I do this, and let's jump into it. So the heart-shaped wax melts, I use 494 soy wax for my wax melts, and typically I use the clamshells like pretty much everybody else does. So for these, I purchased, and I'll have everything linked below in the description box. So if you decide you want to do this, you can find the materials that I use. So I just put down a piece of wax paper. It's not necessary. It's just a little bit easier, makes it a little less messy. So I'm going to do that. I have this beautiful heart-shaped silicone mold. It's got 63 hearts is what that will hold. So that's what I've purchased, and I have 2 of those for my wax melts. And then, you guys, you have to have, of course, your warning labels. I buy mine by the roll from Candle Science, and these are wax melt specific. You want to make sure when you're doing wax melts that you have your wax melt specific warning label, because obviously it's going to be different from your candle warning labels. So we need those. I have my labels, which I print myself. And then I have the bags. Now these bags I actually purchased and I use for my car freshies. These are like a food grade bag, so meaning the scent won't come out. It's not like you pick up the bag and you smell it. So I wanted that because I don't, with the car freshies, I don't want to lose any scent from the product while it's sitting in the store in a bag. So anyhow, these bags are wonderful. And I thought these would be perfect for my heart-shaped wax melts. So I'm going to show you guys how I put all of this together. So the first thing that I'm going to do is label these bags, because once you have the hearts in there, they're all lumpy bumpy and you definitely can't label them, or can't label them well. So I will put the warning labels. I just put the warning labels on the back of the, oh, did I already do this? I've got a couple that are done. Okay. I probably started and was like, what? So yeah, you definitely want to have a warning label. It's super important to have that, even though we don't have a flame, because, you know, there is safety, safety issues with anything that we've got going here. So I'll get these warning labels on the bags. And these are so stinking cute. I love a heart-shaped wax melt because they are just adorable. And when you put them in the melter, they're seriously almost too cute to even want to turn your melter on. I have seen videos, I was just talking to my friend Carrie about this earlier today. I have seen videos where people will put something inside, like a little red dot wax melt or whatever, so that when it melts, it turns red or pink or whatever. But I didn't do that. These are just straight up uncolored wax melts. So we are going to, all right, got that done. Move that out of the way. So now all of the bags have the warning stickers on the back. And now I'm going to label the front. So the way that I do this with these bags, you can use a 2x3 label. I get mine from Avery. And this is super cool because I'm going to take this label and I am going to put it at the top of the bag like this. By the way, I'm using white orris and sandalwood from Candle Science. So daggone good, you guys. It is so good. So with the label up here like this, you will see that once I put these heart-shaped wax melts in there, it's super cute because you can see the hearts at the bottom. So I'll put the label on and then I'll just go ahead and open these bags up so that they're ready for me. That way I don't have to like get the waxiness on my hands and then be fooling around with the bag. So anyhow, so I realize some people have a love-hate relationship with Valentine's Day. You know, some people don't like it because it's a reminder maybe that they don't have anybody, or maybe, excuse me, woo! I think a lot of people just realize that it's a very just commercialized holiday. Just, you know, telling people, oh, we need to shop, we need to spend money. And if you don't, your person's not going to know you love them, you know, that kind of thing. But even though, I mean, I think that Valentine's is just about any kind of love. You could buy this for a best friend, you know. You could just shower your best friend and let them know that you love them. Or, you know, buy it for yourself. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. So anyhow, I put the stuff in my store. We will see how it does. I'm excited that this year I'm doing an actual gift box because I feel like it is going to be so much easier, and especially for people who don't know what to get. They don't like to shop. They're not sure where to go, not sure what to do. This is going to have everything in it. So it's just such a nice little set, a good little variety. It's not going to break the bank. And I think I may even sneak in a few pieces of chocolate in there just to kind of really finish it off. Because what's Valentine's Day without a little bit of chocolate? So I may get like some Dove chocolates and just put a few in the box as well with all the candles and stuff. So we'll see. All right, so let me keep working these real quick here. So let's just talk for a second while I'm doing this about the new year, because we are cruising through the first month of the new year already, which is bananas. So this year I have given myself some pretty big goals that I hope to reach. I think it's super important to set goals, and set goals that are, you know, pretty realistic. You don't want to set the bar so high that you've got so many goals and it becomes unreachable, because then all you do is you just feel like you failed. So my goals are really with just time management, probably more than anything, because it's very difficult and frustrating when you have a deadline and you are in like straight panic mode trying to get everything done. And especially because I already have a full-time job. So time management is my big thing this year, and consistency. Even with this channel, I'm trying to be very consistent to post once a week, to upload on the same day each week. You know, that way I just feel like I'm pushing forward, because when you get off track, it's super hard to get back on track. So this year, it looks like we are going to be moving, actually. So that's going to be a whole thing. And it won't be a super far move. Still be in Ohio, still be in Circleville, be about 15 minutes out of town. So, you know, we'll just put that in there. We'll see how that goes. So all that stuff, yeah, details to come on that at a later date. But all right. So anyhow, busy year, but I am going to keep pushing forward, keep making goals, and hopefully keep crushing them. All right. So now these beautiful hearts are ready to pop out. So this is why I like to have this wax paper here, because I literally will just flip the mold over and then just start to peel it back. So it's a silicone mold, super easy. You just pop the hearts out, and they of course are going to land right here on this paper. So it's not going to get, you know, be a total mess everywhere. All right, so let's just get these out here. And these are so cute. Oh my gosh, I just love them. Who doesn't love a heart? They're so stinking cute. And this is the only other shape I've ever done. I have not, I mean, there are so many great silicone molds. You can do shapes for every season, everything, you know, every hobby, every interest. Seems like they've got all kinds of stuff. But I quite like the hearts. So we'll just keep popping these things out here. And they kind of just go all over the place. It's fine. It's fine. So the macrame coasters, I've got those pretty much done. I'll probably add a few more. I do have two sizes. I've got the larger size, which will fit for the 3-wick jar that I offer. And I'm actually getting ready for my spring collection to introduce a new jar that's even larger. So that the large macrame candle coasters will work with those 2 large jars. And then the small ones that I'm putting with this Valentine set will work with the Posh jars. And then of course my regular 8-ounce and 4-ounce jars. So those will be coming out here. And I think that's just a nice little addition. I did a video on those recently, showing you step by step on how you make them. So if you're interested in that, you may want to go back and check that out. We have hearts, you guys. We have hearts everywhere. All right, so now I'm going to take my second piece, because these are kind of all over the place, and just line up rows of 12. I do 12 hearts per bag, which equals out to about 1.5 ounces of wax melts. So it's a nice little size. It's not, you know, it's not too many, but I think 12 is pretty good. So I'm just going to finish working these here. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. This white orris and sandalwood is so fantastic. I love this scent. I think this one's going to be a real winner. Usually I do this with gloves on. I didn't put my gloves on this time. These wax melts are beautiful. It would be really pretty to color them. You know, you could do red, pink, whatever. But I don't know, you guys. I mean, if you follow my channel, if you've been around, you know, I'm kind of a simple girl. I really just kind of like them straight up. So I have another batch over here. I poured 120 because I'm putting 12 in a bag, so that gives me 10 bags. So it actually, you can pour, did I say 120? Yeah. The molds are actually 126, so I just keep 6 of them empty because with 12 in a bag, I don't need those extra. All right, let's put these in here. So then obviously I'm just gonna start popping these down in here, trying to keep them so that they'll lay flat. And then I'm gonna show you guys how stinking cute these are. And you pour them just like you pour anything else. I use my funnel because I don't want to make a mess, and I know I will. All right. Are you guys ready? Check this out. How cute is this? This, like, to me, if I was just gifted this, I would be so dang happy. Like, those are so cute. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but toot toot. No, I'm just saying, I just think they're adorable. Yes, pink, red, purple, all the colors would be cute, but oh, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. So I am going to continue to package all of these up and get things cleaned up and finished. So I will not make you guys stick around for the whole entire thing. I just wanted to show you this because even if you don't do a full-on gift box, even if you don't do, you know, even if you don't have a store, like a brick and mortar, if you're just doing, you know, your local stuff or online sales, whatever. I mean, this is such an easy addition. And honestly, you could do these year round. You could do stars for, you know, the 4th of July, pumpkins. I mean, literally, you guys know, you could do everything. You could do all of these. And it's a great little alternative to the traditional clamshell for your wax melts. So I would definitely consider. Cleanup is easy. These are pretty well cleaned out. Once I pop them out, I just kind of shake them off in the trash can and then I wash them off in the sink. So of course, making sure there's no wax in there before I do that because we don't want wax in the sink, but they're super easy. And so this is just a great way. All the materials are linked below. If you have questions, comments, leave those for me. You know, I will reply. And I am going to get this finished up, you guys. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys soon.